cloud of COVID-19 pandemic in the country. There's that darkness right before sunrise, the darkness that welcomes the orange horizon across the sky. We are there as a country, as our very own researchers from Cambridge can now test 35,000 samples in a day. Having received special kits that will enable the HIV viral load machines and the gene experts used for point-of-care testing for tuberculosis, Kenya is now able to test up to 5,000 samples in a day with one machine. Before the acquisition of these machines, Kenya was able to test 600 cases daily. Now, with 7 labs across the country with the ability to test, these numbers will rise up to 35,000, greatly increasing the capacity to detect and contain those who are infected, slowing down further infections.
When coronavirus starts coming here the day after tomorrow, what will happen is that maybe we won't do 3,000 a day. Maybe we'll do 2,000 a day, because we want first to be confident with the virus, and so that we don't infect ourselves, to be very careful with it. The country would find it very challenging to provide sufficient samples to just run this machine alone. The number of humans you have to deploy out there in the field to collect sufficient samples to load this machine only is a significant number of humans. Okay? So, to that extent, I can tell you without fear of contradiction that it is very difficult to saturate the capacity for testing for coronavirus in this country. It's very difficult.
The machines are especially efficient at detecting pulmonary TB, a respiratory illness like Covid-19.
Even the same preferential treatment as South Africa. So these kits were marked for South Africa. And it's only our friends in Berlin who made a lot of trouble and made a lot of noise, and maybe they held placards in the air, and then this guy said, okay, give Kenyans. Yeah, otherwise they were going to South Africa, and this was going to be the second delivery to South Africa. The first one was 20,000 kits they already got, and we were forgotten.
For the machines to switch from HIV and TB tests to COVID-19, the government had ordered over 100,000 special kits from Switzerland with the support from the World Health Organization, Emergency Response Center and the World Bank.
This machine that you can see can do 470 coronavirus tests in a day. 470, right? This one can do 470, this one 470, and that one 470, okay? These are medium throughput machines, they are not high throughput. But also what that tells you is that for all the tests that are being done in the country right now, 1.5 machines here are capable of doing them in a normal day from morning to evening. 1.5, yeah? Automated testing.
The kits known as the Cobra SARS-CoV-2, SARS-CoV being the name of the COVID-19 disease-causing virus, and another COVID-19 machine helps the machines at Cambridge to not only test for HIV and TB, but now have the capability of testing for the novel coronavirus in a mass capacity. Other than speed in testing, there'll be a lot of change in how information is relayed about the new cases in the country. Cambridge has been playing a role in diagnosis and capacity building by training lab experts in various counties during this period of COVID-19 pandemic.
So you can't
The mass testing in Kenya has been affected by lack of coronavirus test supplies, ending in a long wait that has caused serious problems in the fight against the disease. The idea behind mass testing is suppression, that is to reduce the effectivity of the pandemic. Eunice Omolo, NTV, Nairobi.